Have you ever been in a tough spot in life? Many of us have. It's almost as common as rain on a gray day. My name is Lee Anderson. I am here to introduce our community's newest resource. I have been actively involved in our community for 5 years. Whether working school events or helping with the town parade, I have gotten to know many members of our community. I am honored to have the opportunity to present the grand opening of this vital organization to you. This resource will help people by providing necessities to people who are going through a tough time. It will make improvements of the financial well-being of many families in our community, as well as work to reduce the waste of many materials. The organization mentioned is Plainville's Community Food Pantry. This resource will be the puzzle piece our town is missing. We have gotten paved roads and a new library, but the issue of hunger and food waste has not been addressed. This ends now. According to ushunger.org, 1 in 4 people struggle with food insecurity. Locally, this problem can be solved with food pantries. A food pantry is the distribution center for food banks. Food banks are large storage centers for food that is going to be donated. We work with local food banks as well as farmers and public donations to source food. The food pantry will benefit members of our community in many ways, including food security, financial security, and dealing with food waste. As I've mentioned, it will provide necessities such as food to families in need, which in turn improves the financial well-being in those families. Especially with children, food and clothing can be a big expense. When families are struggling, free meals and clothing can assist them with catching up on their financial situation. We provide items that people can use to put hot meals on the table. Without a source for food, some families go without a meal. Not being able to provide for your family can feel like a stormy cloud hanging over you. Our goal is to ensure no one in Plainville will ever struggle to feed their family. The food pantry works with local farmers, food banks, and organizations like Feeding America to distribute food that otherwise would not have been sold in grocery stores. Many farmers have a portion of the harvest that wasn't pretty enough for grocery standard. Rather than go to waste, it can be donated to our food pantry. The public is also welcome to donate to the food pantry. Things like canned or boxed foods are great, and many of us have them lying around our cabinets. The pantry will also help redistribute other goods in our community, such as clothing, shoes, winter coats, and other donations. This vital resource will benefit Plainville's community directly by making a positive impact on each person involved. To stay up to date with pantry drives and events, please follow our Facebook or subscribe to the email list. This food pantry would not have been possible without the help from the members of our community. I'd like to mention Abby Lancaster and Mila Conley for the main financial contribution that allowed us to buy our building. These generous women understand what it is like to need help in life and have dedicated these last few months to the organization of this food pantry. I would like to thank Anderson Construction for assisting with renovations of the building to accommodate food storage needs, as well as Pearson's Appliance for donating kitchen appliances, allowing us to provide hot meals for holidays and such. I would also like to thank all of our volunteers who assisted us in any way. Many members of our community took time these past few months to help with outreach for donations, construction projects, internal organization, etc. Our entire community would like to extend our thanks to each of you. This project would not have been possible without your assistance. Lastly, I would like to thank all of you for hearing me speak tonight. This food pantry is an organization that means a lot to myself and many members of our community. Here in Plainville, we don't want any community member to feel the burden of worrying about food. We believe that everyone should eat. This food pantry will provide our community the security to never feel this worry again. It will provide necessities like food and clothing while reducing waste. This vital resource will better our community in many ways.